So without wasting time today, I am going to tell you a very important thing in the life. Because we all students are really very confused what to do, how to do and when to do. And so guys, for all of these type of questions, the solution is I am going to tell you a very short story, and after listening this story you will get your solution on every problem you are facing today. So this is the story of a very old era. There was lived one preceptor. The preceptor had his hermitage at the top of the hill, and in that same village there was one boy. The boy was very crazy about one particular decision or one particular goal. We are able to say that he had one goal. He wanted to become a businessman. Are you able about businessman to do a business? व्यापारी म्हणतो आपण त्याला बिझनेसमॅन, व्यापार करणे. ओके, सो ही वॉन्टेड टू डू अ बिझनेस. He wanted to be a very successful businessman. He decided very, and he was very crazy about his aim. So there was lived one preceptor in this hermitage at the top of the hill. So he decided to meet that preceptor and take some good advice from him, because he was a very knowledgeable person at that period of time in that old era. So he went. Next day he went to the preceptor's hermitage and he saw a very long row in front of the hermitage of the preceptor. He was confused little bit that how many people are waiting to meet the preceptor. How much long row is this? So he waited for some hour, and after some hour he got a chance to meet the preceptor. And when he went near the preceptor asked, "What the problem, my dear boy? What do you have problem? You are a very little boy. What the problem you have? Why did you want to meet me?" So he said, "Preceptor, I want to become a businessman. What should I do? Please tell me something way. Please show me the way." So preceptor again asked, "What do you want to become, man?" The boy said, "Sir, I have a very strong desire to become a businessman." The preceptor said, "Are you sure? Have you decided after taking a lot of time to think over it? Are you sure?" The boy said, "Yes, sir, I am so sure about that. I want to become the businessman. What should I do? Tell me the way. Show me the way." So the preceptor said, "Okay, don't worry. I will do something for you. You just follow me." And the boy started to follow the preceptor, and preceptor took the boy on the bank of the river. There was one river, and he took the boy to the bank of the river, and preceptor entered the river. Preceptor entered the river, and he was going deep inside the river. And he also called the boy, "Please come inside the river." The boy also entered the river. He was also going deep and deep in the river. And after some time, the water level was up to the shoulder, up to the neck of the boy. And boy was not able to swim. So boy stopped there. Preceptor said, "Now your wish is going to be sustained." So the preceptor laughed in his mind and said about that. Now the boy was very happy about that preceptor is going to do something with me and I will be the businessman. Okay. Now the preceptor kept his palm on the head of the boy. And now boy was very extremely happy, because he thought that now preceptor is going to mumble some chant, and the miracle will happen, the lightning will be there and miracle will happen, and I will be the businessman in a second. In just a second I will be the businessman. He thought about that. But nothing happened as per the thinking of that boy. Everything happened in worst. The preceptor pressed his palm very forcefully, giving very too much force, and pressed his head in the river. He was drowning. The boy started to drown in the river, and preceptor was looking that. The boy started to save his life, because he was suffocating in the river. He was not able to swim. So he tried his lot of efforts. He used his efforts. He used his hard work. He did very much hard work to come out of the river. And after some time, after consistent effort, consistent hard work, he come out of the river, and he stood in front of that preceptor on the bank of the river, and preceptor smiled, but the boy was not happy. The boy said, "Preceptor, you betrayed me, you cheated me, you deceived me. You are a fraud preceptor, you are not a real preceptor. You tried to kill me. Sir, you tried to kill me." The preceptor smiled and said, "Hey my young boy, don't worry about that. I was not killing you. I was not trying to kill you. I taught you a lesson. Boy said, which lesson, sir? Which lesson did you teach me? The preceptor said, see my boy, when you came near me in my hermitage, you was asking me the question that, sir, I would like to become a rich man. I would like to become a businessman. And when I kept my palm on your head, you thought that miracle will happen, the lightning will happen, and I will do some chant and you will be a businessman. You will be a successful and a rich businessman. But see my boy, miracle never happens in the world. Whatever efforts you did to save your life from me when I was pressing my palm on your head, whatever efforts you did to come out the river, as like same efforts, as like same hard work and consistent hard work you have to do to become a successful businessman, and one day will come, you will be really a very, very rich and successful businessman. So the story is ended here, gentlemen, the story is ended, and the moral is, miracle or a magic we call it never happens in the world except television. Never happens in the world except television. Everything happens in the world on the basis of your hard work, your consistent hard work, your efforts towards your particular goal, towards your aim. And that is the bitter truth of the life. And what do we learn from this story? It's not just a story, but it teaches a lot of things. We are dependent on someone, on something else. We are not able to do something from our side, but we have to start doing everything from our side. And that is the bitter truth of life. Don't be dependent on anyone. Don't be dependent. Don't make dreams in your mind. You have to work on your dreams, and one day the dreams will be successfully happen in the real life. You have to live in the reality of the life, in the bitter. You have to accept the bitter truth of your life, because miracle never happens. Whatever I am doing now, whatever language I have been perfectly speaking, I have took a lot of effort. No one have done a miracle on me so that I am able to speak properly, or so that I have developed the public speaking skill in me. No one have. I only have done a very, very consistent hard work on that. And you also have to do the same thing to improve more than me. Lot of people say that you have done it, but you are not able to. Why? Nonsense. You are able to do more better than me.